things were set up very quickly. We do not need to buy any phone system. We used to actually to invest. I don't have to do that. It saved me cost comparison. Hi, yeah. I'm Kris, and it's my pleasure to be invited by Velox to share. I am holding the position of a senior manager handling customers. So my department is the customer focus unit, where we handle the homeowner's defects. In the past, when we want to set up the office, our biggest headache is really the reception. So then we have to invite the telco over to survey the site. And most of the time, the telco couldn't really come down to site early enough because it is a construction site, and that there are incomplete infrastructure, and they couldn't, estimate very accurately how much it costs us to lay cables from the riser. And sometimes it's not straightforward, as in the riser is there, they can calculate. Sometimes I think my office can be at a certain location, but I may have to shift. Or, I've identified an office and realized that it's not just getting the fiber connector from the riser. There are other technical issues. Something is missing. So it's by chance we chanced upon Velox, and then I was skeptical. And how can it be true? How can Velox promise, so-called that I will have able to have I do not even need to invest in a phone system, and I can have reception. So it's like, is it so good to be true? So we're very skeptical, and I asked questions such as, would there be steady, connection? Would there be clear reception? And would there be drop calls? And do I really, is our mobile phone compatible with Velox system, and all that kind of question I have. So, that's history, but when I start off with Velox, I tell you, it's like a gift, a gift from heaven, that I do not have to encounter any of that pain points. Well, I think obviously is efficiency. Speed, efficiency, I think it's a world of difference. Okay, from the point I make a telephone call, it's not me actually, my staff, my colleagues, she make a telephone call to understand more about Velox system. And very quickly, the enthusiasm is there to share with us what exactly you're doing. And, after we do some cost comparison, we think that, wow, must find out more from Velox straight away. We're able to, feel this equal into, from the company. And things were set up very quickly. We do not need to buy any phone system. We used to actually to invest to buy a PABX. Okay, I don't have to do that. It saved me cost comparison, got to see what system is better. Then the setup was so fast that, it's like overnight. I was given a number almost like the next day, and was told that this number I can use for printing, and that this will be the number that is that I can use it and inform the homeowners. So I said, wow, that's very fast. That's number one. There were this very training on the dashboard. It was also so easy. I thought, wow, dashboard very complicated. But it was like the staff said, was very easy to understand. The dashboard is it's like very self-proof kind of thing that we can self-help. So there's no complication. It's easy. Even if staff turn around, the new staff join us, it's very easy to pick up. So that is the other thing. And I think the first day when the phone is up, the reception is so good. It was like they got drop calls and asked my staff, so far, how's the reception? I said, no problem. So we're able to talk to each other through our mobile phone, and that is so easy and convenient. So if I were to sum up, first day, we were delighted that it works. But it's like, connectivity is so important between us and homeowners. I was so worried that if the owner could not reach us, because I was pushing to the management proposing a new service provider, and that's Velox. If it failed, then my bosses would say, well, what kind of system is this? And the homeowners couldn't reach us. I have a host of complaints. But no, the reception, actually we did a trial kind of thing. We tested, it works. So then we just very quickly, the next day we have a number, and then we get the agreement signed, and then the line is up and running. Yeah, it is, my God, it's just like that. The system is up. The reception, the phone line is clear and is stable. There's no drop calls. The staff they have the flexibility to go anywhere, and the phone, it can be reached via the whole platform through their mobile phone. Yeah, and I think that's, is what we enjoy the most. In fact, I must say that I was reading about Velox value proposition, and one of them is to provide a platform for employees to work from home and to enjoy the same kind of features and function of an office DID. So how does Velox able to foresee that? Because when I read this value proposition, I don't think we have started the trend of working from home. So I thought, now I look back, it's like, you are amazing, because how can you all foresee that, there is this trend of working from home? Of course, perhaps it started overseas, but in Singapore, you all were so brave to make that statement. And now when I read back, it's so valued, because some of them work from home, and that I can reach them. Before that, let me tell you, when I was using the physical system, it is like a hunting line, 2 lines. Hunt to you, that means you need to be physically around the office to pick up a physical phone. Of course, then we can have the call forward, and the call forward, it comes with a cost. So it's like, how many staff, like only one staff can call forward. Okay, so it's like, if this guy is not around, only one staff we can forward to his mobile phone. But now with Velox, I have 5 users. Any 5 can be out of the office, meeting homeowners, they can be at the pool deck, meeting up owners in the unit, meeting up owners, and I can reach them. So this is so precious, this flexibility. I think we shouldn't take it for granted, because we were not able to enjoy it before, and now that we can, I'm not going to take it for granted. I must say, I give credit to Velox for this. And there's another thing I would like to share is that there is really real cost savings, because when I have 2 lines before, the hunting line system, so my average bill is about like $180 a month. Okay, right now, and that is for 2 lines. Right now with Velox, I have 5 users. That means it's almost like 5 lines, right? Simultaneously, and I pay $60 a month. I have to pay the license fee, but the license fee is still cheaper than the cost of my PABX if I need to access it money. So I think all in all, there are advantages. We read the advantage of savings in cost, efficiency. The phone line is clear and stable. I think that's the basic of any service vendor should provide to us. Yeah. So I think you all have to feel, you lived up to what you all have promised very well. Perform better than the other service vendors we had in the past. Moving forward, it will be Velox.